and welcome to another Not So Berry Challenge update. Today we are on update 23, I'm pretty sure. I feel like I always start off with we're on update whatever, I don't really know, I think that's what it is. But anyway, we have done a lot of these updates, and we have made some progress with the Peach generation. I just realized now that when I was looking at the rules, I don't know how much I talked about this last time. I know that I said certain things would probably be easier about this generation than other generations, but I think this is probably going to be one of the most chill generations ever, just because I was looking at it and we didn't even have to complete the aspiration, but we're probably going to, because right now Peach has completed 3/4 of the aspiration goals, and she only has to perform one more comedy routine and then get 2 more skill levels in the comedy skill, and she has to master the comedy skill anyway for her requirements for the generation. And since she's supposed to be like a comedian in her spare time, it makes sense that she would at least perform one more comedy routine in her life. So she's 100% going to complete the aspiration, which wasn't even required, but she also has to play an instrument, and she's been working on the guitar. It's probably one of her lowest skills that I've actually had her like consciously work on. All of her other skills that are low are things she's just picked up from doing different interactions and stuff. But yeah, her other skills that I've consciously had her work on are much higher than that. And like I said, comedy is at 8, and then she has to master gourmet cooking. She just got that up to level 8 as well. She's currently making herself some lobster tortellini, so that's fun. I'll just let her do that while I go through what we've done so far. And oh, also, I hope you didn't mind my little intro this week. Usually I take little videos and put those together at the beginning. Okay, Joaquin, sorry, Dad, you're dead. But I usually take little videos and put them together at the beginning. Did not do that this week because whenever I was going to play this house, for some reason, it just worked out that I was always rendering a video in the background. And when I render videos, if I try to record footage in the game, my computer just can't keep up with all the tasks. So I can't really record video in the game while I'm rendering something, and I didn't want to try to schedule my playtime this week around when I was rendering things, just because that's when it worked out for me. That's when it was most convenient for me to play with this household, so I didn't want to compromise that, but I did take some cute screenshots that I decided to share so you kind of get to know what was going on with her. Another goal of this generation is to marry a co-worker, and we are actually working on that now. We broke up with Camilla. I don't know if we did that last time. I think I mentioned that we were going to do that last time, but we hadn't done it quite yet. Well, we broke up with her. That's canceled. And then her brother, they had a little bit of a fling. So there was that you saw lots of nice closet woohoo screenshots of. And then Mason is a detective who also works at the police station. And he was a townie that the game had generated. I actually gave him a makeover and changed his name because the randomly generated name I didn't know how to pronounce it, and I hate having names that my Sims are friends with that I don't know how to pronounce. I just feel bad. So I changed his name. And it was mostly his last name that was complicated. And if MC Command Center is in my game at all, when I go into the save file, it'll automatically change her last name to his last name. And sometimes I change it, sometimes I don't, so I didn't want to feel bad that I couldn't say their last name, so I changed that. And yeah, I think that his traits, I saw that he was mean, which is kind of unfortunate because Christian was also mean, but I think it's fine. He can be mean to other people, not mean to her. I don't know. But he's romantic, and he had some other, I think he's a bro too. I think those are his traits from what I remember. But they're dating now. They're official, and they're co-workers, and it's cute. So I'm liking him. His makeover is like, I really like it a lot. I gave him one of his everyday outfits is his little police getup. So that's exciting. And then what else does she have to do? She has to live in the different world, and she was raised. We're already doing that. And I think hopefully by next part, she'll have enough money where we can move to the apartment that I built for her in San Myshuno. And also another thing that's happened since last time that's kind of sad is that Yoshi died on us. Our little Yoshi cat is dead. And honestly, I had never seen a cat death in The Sims 4 until that moment, because the last cat that I had was from my orange generation, and that cat died when I wasn't playing with the household, so I didn't get to see the death, and I haven't played with any other cats that have died in any other households, so I haven't seen that yet, and it was very sad. Honestly, to me, it was more sad than the dog dying. Like, the dog's just kind of lied down, but the cat looked so sad when it died, and it made, I don't know, I hate it. But now we have a little Peish. This is a play on Jenna Marbles and her boyfriend, Julian. They have 2 Italian greyhounds, and Julian's dog's name is Peach, but they call her Peish, and I thought that it was cute for the Peach generation to do that because I like watching their videos, so I wanted to incorporate that into this generation. And also, she's a little Italian greyhound, and she's super cute. I actually I always make my dogs and cats as adults, and then I go in later, and I will age them down to a puppy, like after I'm done completely like making their fur color the right way and all of that stuff. So I did that, and I put her in the household as an adult, and then I realized that I wanted a puppy, so I had to go back in and change it. So we did that, and now she's a puppy. So that's all good. But she is a very playful little pup, and she's playful, she's a troublemaker, and then the trait that came with Italian greyhounds was jumpy. So she's a jumpy little pup, but she's very sweet, and I like her a lot. I'm excited to play with her. I gave her this really cute peach-colored hoodie that she was wearing as an adult, but we'll have to put that back in when she ages up. So next time I'll have to show that to you guys. And I think the last thing I need to update you on is her career. So she is at level 4 of the detective career right now. It took me so long, like way too long, to get her first promotion, because she started at level 3 from having an A in high school, and she's only gotten promoted once since I've played with her, because when she got promoted, she was supposed to already have like Saturday off, or she was at work on Saturday, but then her days off got changed. Like, I think before that, her days off were in the middle of the week, but then she got like the next 2 days off. So I haven't had a chance to go to work with her since she got a promotion. But yeah, it was really strange because I had this like weird issue where I had replaced the original detective lot with the one that Lil Simsy renovated, because I think it just looks a little bit more full and nice, and it's not so like basic EA build, if you know what I'm saying. So I had updated that, but her doors for the jail cells in that build were like facing the wrong direction, and also the interrogation table didn't work. And to get from level 3 to level 4 of the detective career, you have to interrogate a suspect, and I couldn't do that because the interrogation table wasn't working for some reason. So I went in and replaced the one that was in the build that I downloaded with a fresh table, and for whatever reason it decided to work once I replaced it. So yeah, now we're going with that, and she got her promotion. It took me 3 days, even though it should have taken me maybe 2 days max. I probably could have done it in 1 day, but it took me 3 because of that glitch. So that was unfortunate, but she is making her way. We only have 6 more levels to go, and other than that, I mean, she's already got her relationship set up, so that ticks off the first goal of the generation. She is playing an instrument. She's about to master gourmet cooking and comedy very soon. She is working on the detective career. That's probably going to be the only thing that we have to really, really focus on for the rest of the challenge. And then she just has to live in a different world, and we're doing it. And then we're going to move to San Myshuno, which she's like never lived in her entire life. So I think that this generation is going to be pretty good. I'm having fun just like doing different things. I had her have lots of relationships this generation, little flings and stuff, which I haven't done in other generations recently. So yeah, I thought that that was a little bit of fun. And then, I don't know, I'm just enjoying this generation because there aren't too many tasks that I have to check off that I feel like I need to like hardcore focus on them so that I get everything done, but I don't really have time to like actually play the game, you know? So I'm enjoying this generation. It's a good one in my opinion. Let me know in the comments if you have played this challenge, if you have done the Peach generation. What did you think about it? Did you complete the Jokestar aspiration, or did you just decide, it's too much work to join the entertainer career? Because I know that someone had commented that on another video, that they always just skipped through that part and didn't worry about it. But yeah, let me know where you're at in the challenge if you're playing as well. So I think that's all I have to update you on. This is kind of a short update, I guess, but not too much has happened, but we've made some little progress, and I'm looking forward to next time when we'll hopefully be in a new living space. So that's about all I have for this week. Thanks for watching. Hope you're having a great day. Bye!